Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Mark's here again for one more English immersion at Talk and Talk. As you know, Talk and Talk is not an English school. Talk and Talk is a community, is a platform where we can practice the ability to speak in foreign language, not only in English, but also in Spanish, French, Italian, German, and Mandarin. True. We have a methodology that we truly believe that following it, anyone can go from scratch to completely fluency in less than 12 months. Considering that Talk and Talk is not a school, I need to say that I'm not a teacher. In fact, I'm a student, as well as Camila and Mateus and the other colleagues who are in a splitted room at the same time. And leading immersions is part of my learning process. I'm here in Talk and Talk for 1 year by now. I started in August 2024. And I've been leading immersions since December. Actually, I lead 3 different times in the week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, always 9 a.m. Brazilian time. To complete my self-introduction, I'm from São Paulo. I live in São Paulo. I'm married. I'm 48 years old. I'm father of 2 girls. They are teenagers. I work in the technology field. Actually, I'm a project manager working remotely from Brazil to a company in the US. I'm part of a globally distributed team using English as primary language. And Talk and Talk has helped me to get the confidence in speaking English and being part of this team. In my spare time, I like to travel with my family, to cook, to barbecue, to practice some sports too. Camila, please introduce yourself.
So, good morning again. I am from Pirassununga, a very small city near from São Paulo, and I'm living here now. I am 14 years old. I am a professional marketing, and nowadays I'm working remotely, but more like as a freelancer, and I'm looking for a new position in international marketing. I'm studying for this, and I'm here now to study and to practice my English because of these achievements in my life. Um, in my free time, I love to go to the beach. And this is a issue as additional. This is because I'm looking for a remote position because I would like to travel more and to live near from the ocean. And I use it to practice exercises every day in the morning. Because of this, I have never participated in this time in Talk, but I needed it to make a surgery in the last week. So I mean, I can't to practice exercise for 1 month, and I will enjoy this time to practice more here with you guys. Thank you.
Great, thank you. I used to practice my exercise at the morning too, so sometimes it's hard to be here at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And that is one of the reasons that my time is 9 and not 8 or 7.
Yeah, I prefer to very, very early, but sometimes I arrived at home maybe 18:30, so I don't
Yeah,
have time to take a shower yet.
I hope you have a good recovery from your surgery, Camila.
Thank you, thank you.
Mateus, please introduce yourself too.
Hello guys, my name is Mateus. I'm 30 years old. This is my first week in the Talking. Um, I'm living here at Santana, Bahia. It's near Salvador, like 100 kilometers. Um, I'm work in commercial planning um, in a position remote for food. Um, in my free time, I like ride a bike, run. Today, I already run. I like exercise in the morning too. Um, and watch TV series, films, read the books. and traveling. I love traveling. Um, just a spoiler, it's one job dream. It's traveling around the world. So this is me, and thank you guys.
Great. Well, welcome to Talk and Talk, Matheus. I'm sure that you will enjoy your time here. It has helped me a lot, and any immersion you join in, you will hear testimonials like mine. Okay, guys, today's conversation will be about dream jobs and what they say about us. So, first question, Camila, what would your dream job be if money wasn't an issue?
In the past, I used to say my dream job is about to have a hotels or a place like a house where I can rent out for other people and to have to administrate every this because I love this energy about dreams, about new places, beaches, and to receive people with me to live and to know that place. But nowadays, I don't know why, but when I started to look a new position, uh, I am enjoying to connect with other people and to help people no, to find a dream, to prepare for a new position. So I don't know, maybe I would like to have a job where I can help people to realize your dreams. Maybe this is a kind of job that I would like to have, but I don't know where or what kind of work I will bring. But I would like to do something in this line to help people to achieve your dreams and to your our goals.
Great. And you, Matheus?
I think my dream job would be to travel the world and uh, living new experience and know local dishes, local culture, and share with people like a content creator or something. Um, just in knowing people, knowing uh, uh, each country in the world. It's my dream job if money wasn't an issue.
Great. As I told you before, I changed the subject in this morning. And while I was working on this, my wife was close to me, and she asked me, "Oh, what would your dream job? What is your dream job?" And I answered her, "I have no idea, but I need to think this because I will have to answer this." Maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I had a very clear idea about uh, my dream job, and it would be to it would be related to one of my hobbies, that is cooking. I like to cooking, and I worked in a business plan 10 years ago to open a small business in food markets. But actually, nowadays, I'm not sure that I would go in this direction because while I like to do this, I discovered that to be successful in any kind of business, you need to be, if you are the owner, you need to be in management, not only in the production, because the success is in the management decisions, where it's in your marketing strategy, it's in your uh, uh, financial decisions, the relationship with vendors. So that it's there where the success is. So yeah, probably and that is one of the reasons that I roll back at that moment from my idea to open a small business in the food market because okay, I will open this, but I will not cook. I will be in management position, and this is one of the and I and the second reason is doing this, I will have less time, less spare time to be with my family, and this is important for me. So I rolled back at that moment. And actually, I don't know. I really don't know what my dream job would be. But as Camila said, if money wasn't a problem, wasn't an issue, I would do something that could bring value to the community related to me. I really think that we need to invest time and energy to leave uh, education for people to teach them uh, job, there's some professional skills that they can use, teach them about safety. So if money wasn't an issue, I would probably do something like that. But as Mateo said, I would love to have my time, my free time to travel a lot about the world, around the world. My kids are teenagers. In probably 5 or 8 years, less than 10 years, they will be in college. Probably they will leave home to go to college. So it will be just me and my wife, and we could travel much more than we do nowadays. So yes, it's hard. I know that I chose this team, but I'm not sure about what is my dream job. I hope I will find it in our next hour during the immersion, guys.
I can increase my answer because uh, what you said is very impacting in me too. Because, for example, I had a good job. I had my house in São Paulo, and I gave up from everything. I gave up my job, I gave up my house, and I came back to my mother's house because, like Matteo said, my dream is to travel too. And because of this, I've been looking for a remote position because I would like to travel more and to discover where I would like to live, where I would like to have a house, because now I don't have this answer. But it is funny because I don't know what is my job doing. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I only know the kinds of life I would like to have. I would like to have a life with more time, near from the ocean, helping people. But about job, about work, I don't have the answer. And it's very strange because I am 14 years. Oh God, I need to discover this. And it's very difficult for me to discover, for example, what I can do. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm not so good in anything because I don't know what I really, really love. And it's difficult for us to think about this with this age because I don't have more time to think more. And I needed to discover. And it's so hard, guys. So hard.
I, if you allow me to disagree with you, we have all time. I,
I don't know.
when I turned 40, and I mean almost turning 50, I faced the same challenge. Oh man, as I said, I work in the technology field for more than 30 years. I worked in this market for all my life, all my professional life. I never, there was just 1 year when I chose technology from one one small own business in the clothing field. So and it was just 1 year for special reasons. Not only for not exactly for a desire, but I was left to that. Then when I was turning 40, I said I remember I thought, oh, I'm doing this for more than 20 years. I need to do something different because probably I will be dead for this marketing the next 2 or 5 years. But I'm here doing the same thing. Now the market is still open for me, my abilities, my skills, and probably for all of us because we are knowledge workers. No, we are not uh, manufacturer workers or something like that. And now, when I'm turning to 50, I think that okay, it's always time. It's still time to start something different. And I'm thinking this, and I'm thinking about this. I can do something different in my field. So sometimes I take some time to work on some ideas to come back to the beginning of my career when I was a software developer and maybe start it again. It could be different for me. I will be uh, a junior software developer, but a senior professional because I have 30 years of professional career and in the same field. So while I'm a junior mastering that technology, I'm a senior dealing with the concerns to build projects, to lead projects. So I don't know, Camila. I understand your concerns, but it's time we have, especially
I hope
consider
so.
that you are a person who cares about your health, you practice exercise,
Yeah.
you probably didn't face the 50 half of your life.
Yeah, I
And
hope so. I hope so.
considering we live in Brazil, we need to be economically active for many more years, many more decades ahead. So
Yeah.
find your passion, put your energy, and move on.
Yeah, I don't know what is my passion now. I only know that in that moment I need to find a job, I need to have money because I would like to travel, I need to explore. And after this, I will have time to think more about what I really, really love and would like to do. But in that moment, I'm so confused because looking for a job, it's oh God, there are some different names for different positions, and I don't know what kind of position is better for me. So it's confusing, but I'm trying.
Yes, the our market is changing a lot with
Yeah,
many new
yeah,
technologies. They are giving new names to old roles, but
yeah.
sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, yeah. But okay.
Okay, let's move on. Mateus, question number 2. What is something that you absolutely need in a job to feel satisfied?
I think it's needed a purpose. It's very important to me. I see what I do. It's meaningful for society, for the business. For me, it's very important. A good salary. It's very important too because I to look a better life, opportunities, uh, can travel, can do some different things. So it's a good salary is important, and flexibility. For me, it's very important. Uh, I can be um, manage my time, manage my tasks. Um, I can have a liberty to do my job, do my task. So for me, I have the liberty for this, the work. It's very important to me.
Great. I agree with you. freedom is important, but also having a good salary, having enough money to it's even important too. And for you, Camila,
Money is very, very important, I believe, for everyone. But um, only more things for me is trust. It's very important for me. I need to feel that I'm doing my job and the people respect me and to trust in myself and my work. This is very, very important. And sometimes to have recognize. I don't know if it's correct, this word. It's recognize. For me, it's important to have this positive feedback. I love it when people love my job. And for me, when I see people respect and need my help, it's very important for me. I love to help. Um, I sometimes, for example, I'm working as a freelancer and I discovered that I hate to work alone. I hate it. I don't like it. I always prefer to have a team. I always prefer to work with other people. I don't need to stay together. Can be remote, but I need to have other people working with me. And so in my work now, I put the other people to working with me as a freelancer because I need this. I need to have just this how to say this change, this conversation. So I love to work with a team, with respect, trust, and recognize.
I understand you. Sometimes working remotely is very lonely. We feel sometimes lost. There is no one to talk. When we were at the office, we could touch someone in the shoulder and invite to have a coffee, and we had meaningful conversations. Nowadays, you can just call someone, you need to send a text message, and probably it will be replied in hours or days. And sometimes I feel the same. I feel the same. But to add something different here, uh, one thing that I consider that is absolutely important for me is to be challenged to learn something new. I don't like to do the same things repeatedly in the mechanical modes, non-automated mode. I really need to be challenged to learn something new. And that is one of the reasons, not the only one, but that is the one of the reasons that I decided that in that moment to make this movement in my career, to work uh, for international companies using English as my primary language. Sometimes people ask me, "Oh, what's the most challenging?" It's being successful in the interviews or after that. So they are two totally different challenges. But when you get your yes in one interview, it starts a new challenge. Having your day in a different language where you are not so. For me, I am not comfortable, and I feel that I gave 2 steps back in my career. I, I am a senior in my hard skills, but I'm a junior in communication. So sometimes it's very challenging. I feel very
I
uncomfortable,
agree.
very uncomfortable. And that is what moves me because I know that I know where I need to put my energy, where I need to focus, and where are the the challenge. What are the things that I knew that I need to learn? So that is something that I absolutely look for. Being challenged to learn something new. That is,
I,
please.
No, I will say that for me, for example, in my process of the interview, it has been so difficult because to to talk about yourself in Portuguese, to say yourself in Portuguese, for me, is very easy. I really, really believe that I'm looking for a position in Brazil. I was working now. But in English, it's very difficult. And because of this, I didn't have my yes yet, but because it's very difficult, and I don't know what I would like to work, like I said, but now I want this a lot because I need this challenge. I need to have opportunity to say, okay, I worked with an international company for 1 year. After, I don't know, but now I would like this challenge because I believe it's very, very hard, but it's very important for us.
For sure, for sure. Okay. Camila, question number 3. Have you ever had a job that surprised you positively or negatively?
Yes, I had in my last job in a big company, the Barcelona. I had the two surprises because positively is because I started there with a very, very, very junior position. And in that moment, I couldn't believe that I will grew up in the company, but I grew up a lot there, and how to say, I get out there with a senior position, so it's a good surprise. But negatively, yes, too, because I worked there for 8 years. I had a very, how to say, connections, very good connections there. I was a very good professional, but because one guy, one manager that he didn't like me, he didn't like my personality, and he hired me with one pass. It's very, very, very fast. So this is a negatively surprised for me. I didn't wait for this attitude from the company. And after 1 month, he was in the street too. So it's very what? But it's okay. I always prefer to believe that everything it's happy now. Oh, sorry. Everything I forgot the word. Acontece. Oh, guys, I forgot.
Happens.
Happens in your life. There is a one reason, so it's okay. It is a good reason. I prefer to believe
Yeah.
in this.
Sad. But the universe pay back.
Yeah.
And for you, Mateus, any job that surprised you?
Yes, I think my career, my small career, so it's very surprisingly positively for me because I was thinking about this now. My first job is at a hospital. Um, I'm working a quality area, so it's a nice environment, but I didn't see I grow up there, and it's too engessado, the environment. So I choose moved a new job. I started um, a job in my city in a startup, and I see I saw the environment. Is whoa, this is nice. The environment, the how we do the things, how we can have a flexibility. So this is really surprising positively for me. How uh, um, we can um, choose the timing and the task. So it's very very nice. And after 2 3 years, I moved from a new job, the job I do now, and it's very surprising again for me because the technology we have, the vision about the future, the 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 environment about greater dreams, and so my increase a good salary too. Now I'm again to look a new step because that too I started talking like you guys to look maybe a international opportunity. So, but I don't know. So in my career, I now until now I have surprisingly positive many times. Negatively, so sometimes too, but uh, 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 very small if I compare with positively.
Great. Luck you. Thank you. Yes, I think that for me there were it's 50-50. But the last the last big surprise was 2 companies ago. It was a startup. They hired me, and considering the interviews, I need to say that I thought I was surprised when they decided to hire me because my profile is very different, was very different to what they were used to do. But I thought, okay, let's, as I said, I'm always looking for learn something new. So I understood that, okay, there is some challenge there, and there will be something different for me to learn. And probably they are looking for new ideas to maybe they are in their path to growing the company. They are looking for new ideas, so it will be an exchange. And after 3 months, the first feedback I received was that I don't know, the guy where I was assigned to work wasn't the one who hired me. So this guy, my new boss, said me, I don't know why they hired you. I need you to think just like me, and you think and act the opposite. Yes, I am. And I said this during the interviews. I am this kind of professional. I do things this way. I think management this way. I think project leadership this way, and so on. So, as you, I am surprised with this. And I am surprised that we are having this conversation. But what can we do to go through our challenge for the next quarter? I need you to come, my boss at that moment said, I need you to come to my side and act like me. Then I said, no, I will not do this because this is not me. Uh, Maybe you need someone different than me. Maybe you need to fire me, hire someone like you, and I'm totally okay with that, but I will not do this. But give me the challenge and I will deliver you the results. So he gave me the goals for that quarter. I gave him my concerns about that, what I need to to do with the team, some uh, things that are some actions that we need to work on. And at the end of that quarter, we had the same conversation. Then we were starting to plan for the next quarter, and the company put the pressure to deliver 200% what we are used to deliver in a quarter. And I told him, we are having the same conversation from the past. Here we are. Let's. My concerns about this are here. I think that we are unable to do this in this way, but we can. find these goals, delivering just this and not all that. And he said, okay, uh, come home, go home and think again about my proposal. You need to change. And then I said, man, I need to leave. I will leave the company. Oh, but now, yes, now I need to leave the company because I'm here for 6 months. We are going to another quarter. I didn't learn nothing new. All you are telling me to do is something that I left behind me 10 or 15 years ago. And I don't want to give these step backs. So this was a negatively surprised because at the end, I went to talk to the one who hired me, was the boss of my boss, and he said, yes, it was a bet that didn't work the way we thought. Have luck on your career. So there was nothing to learn, to apply, nothing, no new skills to learn to apply in my daily job, but something important, some important lessons. When you feel that a place doesn't match your skills, your purpose, your principles, don't go there. Don't go there because sometimes we do this because we are pressured. I have bills to pay, as anyone here, and sometimes this pressure makes us to have this kind of decisions. But the pain that comes from these decisions sometimes didn't pace the value, the risks you take. So that is the lesson, one important lesson that I learned from this negatively uh, happening in my career.
Now I remember a big surprise happened in my career twice times. In both situations, the whole team was laid off, and I was the only who stayed. This is big shock to me. The last time uh, my head was laid off, my partner was laid off, and I stayed. The team was 3 people, and the other time the team was maybe seven or eight, and my head, my partner, the other people in my team was their layoff, and I stay, and I was so I had scare. I don't know what I do. What uh, what can I say? But it was challenging. But I learned how to handle, to press, so adapt, and move on. And I learned a valuable lesson. So this uh, no one is insubstituível. So you can manage your own career, you can have your own decisions, and you can anytime anything can happen. So just move and uh, um, corra atrás dos seus sonhos.
Yeah. So it's a important lesson to learn too. Mateus, question number 4. What soft skills do you think are essential in your dream job?
In thinking about traveling the world, like I said before, communication, it's a very important skill to ability and make a new friends, absorb the local culture, absorb the environment, and see a small details in the every moment, and communication with passion about this to the others. I think it's a very important skill. A problem solve too, because no doubt in the experience, um, I think it have a lot of problems, a lot difficulties, and you need focus in the resolve the problem. Focus in what can I do now, how I can resolve that. So I think it's two essential skills: communications and problem solving.
Great. And you, Camila?
In my opinion, communication too is very, very important, and I love the communication with other people. Leadership, I like this kind of soft skills. Um, Organized. For me, I love to work with people very, very organized and disciplined too. Discipline is very important in my opinion.
Great. Yeah. For me, communication is important in any kind of job, any kind of relation we have. The the matter is always in the details. When you move a comma in a sentence, it can change all the context. So yes, for me, communication true, but considering that that I said that money is not a problem, so I want to work to the community, being empathetic, the ability to being empathetic, because sometimes we are there, and I see that people fail when they just expect that the ones who are receiving that offer, they are there and accept it. They use it. They enjoy that. Uh, but sometimes people are not ready to being helped. They have another concerns, another questions that are concerning their lives. They are making them worried about. So being empathetic and understand anyone and how can I help them through this challenge is important. So I really think that communicate is important, but in this situation, the ability to be empathetic and changing the way I communicate, the way I offer helping to these people would be important to create a much more positive impact to them. Camila, question number 5. Do you prefer creative work, logical tasks, or hands-on activities?
Prefer hands-on activities. I
Really?
know I know that I am from marketing, and maybe I would be more creative, but sometimes I don't like to be too creative. I prefer to resolve the things. I love to
Okay.
resolve. Okay, give me the task, I will resolve, and I bring it to you, everything ready. So I believe I'm very, very hands-on activities. In the past, I worked a lot with events, for example. And this is a thing that I loved to do because I needed to organize everything about the business, about the communication, the marketing, but the logistic and the dealers, so everything, the budget, and I love this position that I needed to be the focus from everything and to resolve the things. And okay, this is my job, hands on and go there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think that one positive aspect in hands-on activities is that you can see the result fast.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do, and you say, okay, just give a positive result, solve that issue or not, and then I need to do something different. And you,
Yeah.
Mateus?
I'm a Windows activist too, because I like the analyzing the problem and think about solutions, practical solutions. So I'm working with data, so I'm deep in the data. I mean, think, analyze, um, structure, so and search a solution, a practical solution. So I think hands-on activity, sometimes logical tasks too, because it's important. And the rarely creative work. It's not my area, it's not my type. Um, so hands-ons and logical tasks.
Okay. For me, it's a mix of creative work and logical tasks. For sure, we can't avoid hands-on activities. We need to perform them, but I like to have time to go to go deep on creative work, to work with to bring logical thinking, to solve challenging issues. So yes, I like to be involved in this. I think that while hands-on activities gives us fast results, and we need these fast results. Sometimes we need move fast to have to find the room to go deeper in the creative work. I like to find a time in my week, in my month, to being focused on creative work and sometimes having some logical tasks too. Guys, I will bring the other guys here. Let me broadcast in the message. You back. And then we close our immersion. They will join us in 30 seconds. Are you enjoying the conversation?
Yes, a lot.
Yes, a lot, a lot.
Me too,
The
me too.
topics, the questions, the answers for yours, it's very good and open my mind about important aspects in the life and career.
Great. For me too, guys. I really love talk immersions because of the quality of the conversations. Hello, Ricardo, Paula. Welcome back to the main room. How was the conversation
It's
in your room?
amazing. We don't follow the questions.
Amazing. Camila and Mateus didn't have the same luck as you guys. Next time I'll leave you without me controlling this question now this one, follow for the next. Amazing. Okay, we are moving to question number 6, and maybe we have time for let me see if there is any question that we all can answer in just 3 minutes. Yes, I think. Question number 8. Paula, what would be the biggest challenge in your ideal job?
Sorry, we don't have the questions. We can repeat it to
What would be the biggest challenge in your ideal job?
I think it's learning every day. IT works is all day, every week you need to learn a new thing to people don't pass you. You need always to be the great.
Great. And you, Ricardo?
I don't know. Today I became a little, uh, I don't know, unfocused because I received a phone call and other stuffs. But yeah, I consider fine if you have good conditions and receive uh, uh, enough portion of money. So in this case, yeah, sometimes it's hard because work is not a sole pleasure situation, but yeah, we needed to work because we need to receive money. So in this case, if you have a better conditions, great. That's it.
Great. Camila?
I believe it's keep up the AI advances because every week, every day, there is something new. So we need to learn how Paula said too.
Yeah, learning, keep learning. Long life learning is always a challenge. Do you agree, Matheus, or do you see any other challenge in your dream job?
For me, it's a consistency for do what can I do every single day. So in good days, do what I can do. And in the bad days, do what I can do. So for me, it's the consistency every single day. It's
Ô,
a
Felipe, desculpa, cara, não sei.
challenge.
Ricardo, what did you say?
I think he call he
He's
received a
on a
call.
phone call. Yeah. Matheus, have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, we need to close, but I agree with you. Learning and consistency, and in the long time, nothing will pay back for us more than this. And if you can join both, it will be amazing. Learning, long life learning with consistency will pay back us a lot. Guys, thank you so much for this immersion, for today's conversation. The link to the survey is in the chat, and I would be thankful if you take some time to give me a feedback to improve. Next, to themes for next immersions too. And that's it. Have a nice day. Maybe hope to see you in tomorrow's immersion too.